what advice would you give to somebody who's trying to look at their labor mix or trying to embark on this notion of bringing non-employee workers to the fold?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. And I took some notes just on some of the things that both Al and Tony said. And I guess as an electrician, I probably should know how to do this, Al, right? I think some of the commentary around alignment, I think, is a really important piece. So certainly from a facilitation perspective, you're going to do this type of work. You have to be aligned certainly with your IT partners, if you're using an MSP, right? We have one that we use for a good chunk of our workers. You have to be aligned with them in how we look at this work, how we define our metrics, right? And ultimately, the group that you want to be aligned with is your business leadership. For me, in terms of the work that my team facilitates, if I have a regional vice president who's looking out over their operations, they don't necessarily care about the difference between an employee and a contingent worker, in that they are looking at all of the workers that within the four walls of their site or within their region, right? They're looking at their workforce. And so we need to be able to provide them the same insights about staffing, attrition, any of those sort of core metrics that they're looking for with their employees. They're looking for that for their extended workforce as well, right? How long is it taking us to get people in? Some of the traditional kind of staffing related metrics that we talked about before. You want to be aligned with that from your business leadership perspective, because ultimately they're calling me for those answers. They don't necessarily want to have to go chase down, I got to call my internal HR department to get these from my employees. Then I got to call the third party providers to get this from my contingent workers, extended workers, right? That's a huge piece of getting that alignment of what are the things that we want to understand about this workforce, some of which will certainly be unique to the extended workforce, but some of which is going to be exactly the same things that you're looking for with your internal employees. The last piece is certainly aligning those data structures wherever you can make terminology the same, the structure's the same, right? So you can be slicing and dicing your extended workforce data the same way you do your employee data will make your life so much easier. The minimal amount of mapping you have to put in between that makes your life much easier to do, and you spend a lot less time scrubbing and trying to stitch data together and really spending more time on what is the story here.